universe, where the veil between worlds lifts with every sip. Start your day with the rich aroma of coffee and the whispers of the spirits, where the veil between worlds lifts. I see ghosts, the departed, and those who walk unseen among us. Dive into the unknown, where your deepest questions find answers from the other side. It's not just coffee, it's your connection to higher realms and hidden truth. Awaken your soul, embrace the magic, and explore the mysteries that surround us. Let's brew some spectral insights together. Accurate, professional, compassionate. Rainy day, Clairvoyant Medium. Step into the extraordinary world of coffee with a psychic, where shadows dance and spirits speak. Professional spiritual resonance, Clairvoyant Medium, psychic insights, holistic energy healing, medical mediumship, spiritual education, and spirit channeling. Got a question? Ask Rainey anything and connect with the mysteries beyond. Drop your questions in the chat and let's uncover the unseen together. You can find me across social media as Rainy Day Psychic Medium and dive deeper into my world at rainyday.com. Thanks for tuning in. If you're loving the mystical insights, make sure to subscribe, follow, and share. Are you ready to connect? Enter the extraordinary. Let's journey into the unknown and connect with the mysteries of the universe. Hold tight. The magic is just beginning.
Well, hello, everybody. Hi. Oh, hello, beautiful soul family. Oh my goodness, it's been a minute. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Rainey. My last name is Day. True name, not my psychic or my stripper name. And I'm your sparkling psychic, clairvoyant medium, and cosmic cheerleader, ready to infuse your world with deep insights, heartfelt compassion, and a dash of whimsical magic, because who needs a crystal ball when you've got caffeine and clairvoyance? Haven't been feeling well for over 21 months now, so I thought I'd just show up raw today. Literally just jumped out of bed and felt this pull to come on with all of you and share my experiences with each and every one of you and give you all some readings and spread the magnificent energy that I've been feeling lately. You know, from unlocking past life mysteries to channeling messages from spirit, tuning into medical intuitions, or gazing into the future. Hello, 2025 and beyond. Unveiling new knowledge of the divine feminine rising, as Christopher Bledsoe shares in his book UFO of God, which has totally transformed my life and my trajectory. Truly. And I'm here to dive into all of that with you, plus hopeful whispers. There's a spoiler alert. No crystal ball mishaps here. I'm your playful partner in life's mystical adventures. Possum connections. Curious about fur babies or loved ones on the other side? Please send me a pic to hello@rainyday.com. That's with an EY. And you're granting me permission to let their light shine eternally in our cosmic community and maybe score some heavily belly rubs. Join me also for your weekly horoscopes, which not today, but live Q&A chats and no-nonsense, love-filled guidance that's authentically fun and fluff-free, because life's too short for rad vibes or burnt coffee. Ready to sip some cosmic coffee, unravel starry secrets, and giggle through enlightenment? Let's dance amongst the stars together. No two left feet allowed here. And for magic, you can find more information about me. Visit www.rainey.day.com, your portal to readings, insights, and soulful vibes. So, are you ready? Don't forget to post everything in the chat and let's roll. And no internet trolls allowed here. No. Lately, I've had some horrible, horrible undiagnosed illness for about 21 months now. And I just decided to show up in my PJs, grab some coffee, grab one of my Halloween mugs. I just love this. I don't know what's happening with my background, but I gotta fix it. It's been a while since I've been on here, and I'm so grateful that you're here. And I wanted to say hi, Wendy. Mwah! May life's blessings come upon you, which I know they have since you said I do. I know that everything's unraveling a little bit at times, but honestly, my beautiful friend, it is working for your greatest and highest good. I just know it. I'm grateful and so happy for you. Beautiful Lonnie Beam, Silver Hawk. Oh my goodness, the most magical feminine energy, divine shamanic healer, messenger. Oh my gosh, look her up. Lonnie, please share where we can find more information about you because you are magical. Ishika, I am so horrible at names and I apologize. I apologize. I have my grandmother's horrible name recognition. She used to call our friend, his name, I forget it now, I forget his name, but he was from Trinidad and she would always call him Trini and she really thought that was his name. Yes, yes. So I apologize. I'm doing much better today. I take it moment by moment, day by day, and I have to tell you, there's something really magical about living in the moment. Not in the past, because that's beyond me. I can't change it. I can learn from it. And not too far in the future, because if I reach too far in the future, I'm missing these magical, mystical, beautiful moments. And what this has taught me lately is this is not just for me, but for others. And I feel like I am teaching the medical universe, the medical world, that if they can't see it or test it, doesn't mean that it's not significant and real and happening inside the body. So, um, I feel like I have been in like a winter cocooning for a while, and I'm kind of trying to stop that winter, and I'm just kind of going into that cosmic web of life. And what I've been doing has been magical. Can't wait to tell you about it. I've had the most incredible experiences, and it started in 2022 when the book UFO of God came out. And squeeze me while I grab it. Um, yes, people, I love books because tangible books. I also like Audible because I just like, being able to multitask, but I feel when I multitask, I'm not really getting the information. But magical book, Christopher Bledsoe's UFO of God. And I actually met him. Yes, yes, he is magical, people. He is magical. This book has changed my life. If you don't know about him, Google some YouTube videos. The Danny Jones podcast was really great with him. And it kind of started this journey. And I've always had this tattoo. You can't really see it because it's upside down, but it says I'm not from here. I've had this for a long, long time. And when I'm reading that book, I'm like, check. Oh, resonates, check. But at the same time, some of it is like, really? I don't know about that. But it brought me down this pilgrimage. I have been on a pilgrimage and I got sick December of 2023. So all of this has been aligning and working in the background to lead me to this point. So I'm kind of mad about being sick because it's debilitating at times. But at the same time, I'm also showing a lot of gratitude and grace because if it weren't for this, it wouldn't have changed my trajectory. I am still doing powerful readings, connecting with those on the other side. So if you still want to have a reading with me, and Lonnie, I need to read your sister-in-law. She might be a little unnerved about the whole process, but let her know that Spirit never shares with me, and this is for everybody. Spirit never shares with me something that your soul and your human self isn't ready to hear, feel, sense, and know. They are smarter than I could ever be. And so you never have to be afraid. Fear keeps us stuck. And fear, which I've learned even more so, fear keeps us like hidden away. And if I continued to live in that fear, I would not have jumped out and experienced all these beautiful things that I've been experiencing. So again, it started with the book. And then in 2023, I forget, August, there was Beyond Skinwalker Ranch, and it was the last episode, episode 8, that I watched because I watched Skinwalker Beyond. That's my world, people. Aliens. I believe in there's something there. I've seen things. Anywho, I digress. And if you have a question, please post it in the chat. Yeah, yes, Lonnie. She needs to put herself in a place to be ready. And just know I haven't forgotten her. And she's in my prayers every so often. And when she's ready, I'm here for that. I'm all here for that. You know me, I always go over, so over the time. I got to give Spirit's message. I didn't quit my six-figure job for nothing, but I'm bump. But where was I? Oh, Skinwalker, Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. And I saw that, and I swear to you, it ignited something very deep down inside of my human experience, reminding me, I just love you too, honey, reminding me that there's so much to this world. When I was a little girl, not only, hi, Christina, good morning. Give me a minute and I'd be happy to answer that. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. It's been a while. You know, I've been this way my whole life. I'm a generational clairvoyant medium, and without my grandmother and my family helping me navigate through this world, you know, I've always felt a little different. I'm the weird kid, but that's okay. I've always felt that and have seen things that some of them I cannot explain. And I remember very vividly that my brother and I were driving. We left really late in Reno. I was born and raised in Reno. I've been in Las Vegas for about 46 years. And we were driving my root beer brown. Was it a Camaro? I don't even remember now. Monte Carlo. And I was driving and he was asleep. We left super early, like at 2 or 3 in the morning. And when we got to Tonopah, we switched. I drove. He went to sleep. We got gas and took off. And right outside of Tonopah, you know, the sun was coming up just a little bit in the east. And where I was looking was not the east where the sun comes up, but I saw a ginormous orange with a little bit of red with like this vibrating energy almost parallel to where my side of vision was. And it stayed with me. And I thought, that's got to be the sun. I'm like, Chris, after about 40 minutes of this thing not leaving, not moving, but like staying right with me, it was like an optical illusion. I felt like I was moving and it was just like standing still, but still with me. Do you see that? Do you see it? Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm sleeping. I'm like, no, you got to see this. And he just would not wake up. And I just thought, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And we got closer to Beatty, and I was gonna stop. And as I'm coming down into Beatty, it's almost like squirrel, butterfly. I see all these donkeys going over the road. So I had to slow down. And when I looked back, whatever it was, which I thought was the sun, was gone. And now I know. It was an orb because I had seen this same orb as a little girl several times. I've seen orbs in the trees, white ones, blue ones, at my home in Reno. My aunt still lives at the home my great-grandfather built. My great-grandfather was governor of Nevada. Um, he's the only one who died in office of mysterious circumstances. I have this whole, and people would say it's a conspiracy theory, but it's not. I almost said it ain't. It's so hard for me not to talk proper English. I think that's, you know, things that happen to us when we're little. We're kind of these things that are pushed inside of us that we kind of want to like break out of and just be free of and just be us, right? That's what these last 21 months have shown me, that just show up authentically, be yourself. And those that love you will stay with you. And those that don't, well, I love you. I wish you well. Happy journeys. Family too. It's okay to be that way. It's okay. Um, so his book, and I've been watching podcasts now, and this opportunity came up to go to Delavan, Wisconsin, and it's called, oh my gosh, I still have my badge. It is called Contact Modalities. And they're having another one next year too. It's a really cool, wonderful place. It's kind of creepy because you feel like you're walking through the halls of that hotel in The Shining. But Chris Bledsoe was the keynote speaker. And unfortunately, it rained us out the first night. And so my sky watching it just wasn't there or available. And the next night, long story short, we ended up walking out actually with Chris's family, Emily, his beautiful son Ryan, Ryan's beautiful wife Jennifer, and Chris. And because some of us had been outside sky watching, and he had heard that. And I have to tell you, this family and him are the most loving, kind, authentic human beings I've ever met. And I strive to be like that every day. It has truly changed my life. It has brought me more back into the belief of a higher power. I was raised Christian Science, which means they don't believe in doctors, but I absolutely do. But it's the science of mind. Our minds are so powerful and impactful and create our own reality. And I highly suggest if you go on my Instagram, Rainy Day Psychic Medium, all my social media is that I have pinned at the top. There's a book by Pam Grout, Grout, called E Squared. And it's the Dudabides experiment, and it proves that our mind is so powerful. I tried that experiment, and literally in 24 hours, out pops all of these different various refunds, and here I owe you this. It was about $1,600, but all of these other beautiful blessings started just rolling in. It's magical, people. Try it, look it up. I'm telling you, since this great adventure, my life has changed in such a great, beautiful way. So after I went to Delavan, prior to that, I kind of missed a little bit of a step. That was last, I think, I don't know, Augustish. But prior to that, right after I got sick in 2023, 2024, I went with my wonderful friend Joe. I always want to call him Joel because that's how I met him. And he likes to be called Joe now. Shout out, Joe. I love you, my friend. He suggested that he was going to the Gateway Experience in Arizona at the Franciscan Center with the Monroe Group, the Monroe Institute. Look it up. Holy Schmidt. That was such an incredible, incredible experience. Bob Monroe created this wonderful HemiSync technology that you put on these headphones, and it sends signals to your right and left brain. Our right brain is where we are able to connect with that higher consciousness. Our left brain is our human experience. And HemiSync technology, there are two websites, HemiSync, that you can download a lot of these meditations, and the Monroe Institute website. I think it's themonroeinstitute.org, but just look it up. That's where you can get more information and classes. And when I went to that, holy moly, life-changing. And now I am on my way to what the Monroe Institute calls the PhD star lines. I'm doing Exploration 27, which is a focus level to higher consciousness where you can meet some pretty interesting departed loved ones. It's really enhanced my mediumship capabilities to beyond our fur babies too, and all kinds of other entities. But you literally go out into the universe, and I've really had some experiences that have rocked my world in beautiful ways. I even bought, do I have it here? Oh, I even bought a Muse headband that you put on, and it monitors your brain waves. I've been able to go into higher states of consciousness and just hang out there and see some pretty neat things. So I highly, highly, highly suggest you doing that. And I even took I think it was a 5-hour spoon bending course on the Monroe Institute. And I swear to God, people, soul family, I can't find some of the, oh, it was magical, and it sent me into another thing, MC squared, which is manifestation, and I was able to bend spoons. these are not easy. My husband and some of my son and his partner and they were not able to do it. But when I did it, look at I was able to bend spoons. Now I know it sounds kind of like, ah, she can bend spoons, but once you experience it, before and after, you can do anything. It really has put my brain in such a different space because supposedly now I have white brain matter disease. Who the hell knows? Maybe I've been abducted. That's a sign. I don't know. I don't even know. But I'll be answering some questions shortly. So thank you for joining. Hang in there. I'll be doing some readings. Another cool thing is I was able to, with the group, light just a little bit, not a whole bunch, this light bulb with just my power of my mind and channeling that. Channeling, channeling, channeling. And then after I went to Wisconsin, Ubiquity University, which I've been taking some classes from, they even offer, and I think I might do this, a PhD in extraterrestrial studies. Go figure. And in December, they're having the World Forum. Chris Bledsoe and my instructor, who I signed up for, I just went to this recently in Wilmington, North Carolina. Magical space. I want to move there. It was so beautiful. But for 6 days, I think I was there 8 days. So 5 days during the day, we did this thing called transdimensional mapping. You can look it up on Ubiquity University's website. Birdie Jaworsk is one of the original OG remote viewers, like with Joe McMoneagle, and I can't remember the other lady's name, Stargate. If you watch the movie Third Eye Spies, it talks all about it. I have a family member who was involved. Can't really talk about that too much, but yeah, an incredible, not only remote viewer, but astral traveler. He's always been out there. He was the weird kid too. He's really my cousin, but he's much older than I am. And we grew up together, and he's been like my uncle. He's my favorite person in the world. So it runs in my family, but it doesn't mean that y'all can't do it too. Also, Monroe Institute has the Expand app where it's very inexpensive. You can buy monthly or yearly, annual memberships, go on there, put on some headphones, and the bilocation is what I use right before I do remote viewing. And my remote viewing has been on fire. Two of my friends, Joe and Steve, we're going to be starting a business and helping people through that as well. That's a whole other topic. Oh, and if you know my friend Steve Morse, he and I at Enchanted Reiki Forest here in Las Vegas used to do readings together. He's my angels and demons guy. He's remarkable, and he and I sign up for my newsletter at rainyday.com. He and I are going to be doing readings coming up. We're not sure when because our schedules are just so crazy, and with the holidays coming up, we're not sure when, but we're going to be offering very reasonable um, readings. It's all going to be via Zoom. We may do one here locally if you live in Las Vegas. So it's really important if you want to be kept in the loop because I just don't have. Hi, April. So happy to see you here. Thank you for joining. I really don't have the bandwidth anymore just because of this weird illness, but I am not going to focus that. I'm going to focus on being present and showing up with grace and love and just my authentic self. So when we did dimensional mapping, let me grab what that looks like. During the day, look her up, Birdie Jaworsk. She's on the Ubiquity website. You do a form of drawing. I am not a drawer, people. I am creative, but I am not a creative drawer. And I think it was the first big map we did. I got it 100%. She gives you what she calls tags, a set of four, and then another set of four numbers, and you do ideograms, and it's really involved. And she has a YouTube video that you can look up. It's about 3.5 hours long. I know it's long, but it shows how to do transdimensional mapping with Birdie Jaworsk. And I got it. The Fukushima nuclear event. I mean, it was right on. And I hate to say this, but I don't think anybody else got it. But this one dear friend who is still in my group, Jay, he was so affected by it. Now, mind you, he was a United States Marshal. The Monroe Institute and these higher consciousness classes attract people from that world, NASA, DIA, CIA. Chris Bledsoe has been studied by all of them. And guess what? A majority of them went to the Monroe Institute for Higher Consciousness. Why? I'm not going to tell you because it has to resonate with you. I don't want to force anybody to do anything. But this has been life-changing. And so during the day, we did this transdimensional mapping and learning how to use that technique. Prior to that, I did RV, and I've done several remote viewing classes, and I've also taught remote viewing, which maybe I should do that again. I'm not sure. They haven't, the universe hasn't signaled to do that yet, but some cool stuff is coming up. So transdimensional mapping during the day, and then we all met on the beach at about 8 o'clock outside of Wilmington with Christopher Bledsoe and his beautiful family. Shout out Bledsoe family. Man, oh man, I love you all so much. You're in my prayers every day. You are changing the world. Christopher Bledsoe brought us out skywatching. We were all kind of concerned because it was really, really cloudy. And I posted some videos on there. Really, really cloudy. Are we going to see some orbs tonight? And you know what? His friend, which I've subsequently done a little bit more research on, Colonel John Alexander, he was one of the guys. He was the main character in that movie with George Clooney, Men Staring at Goats. True story. The guy's a little out there, but he's magnificent and fabulous and smart. Well, he said you can cloud bust, and we learned how to do that, and it worked. Chills. If you could see me, I have chills all over my body. And we started seeing orbs on the very first night. And we went every night thereafter for 5 nights. And the last night, oh, and he also came during the day after our normal class that ended at about 4, and for about another hour, showed us videos and helped us learn how to do this. It's very simple. You just open your heart and you say a little prayer, and it's truly that simple. And you have to not be skeptical. You have to be there fully in, wholeheartedly coming from your heart with an open heart, and ask the Holy Mother, Holy Spirit, please share your presence with me. And I have a prayer that Emily Bledsoe read, and as soon as she read it, they just started showing up everywhere. And I will post that on my Instagram and on my TikTok. But life-changing, people. The orbs follow me home, and I bought a psionics camera that I now am able to videotape them. It was magical. Now, in the interim, I've been doing more Monroe Institute classes, lifelines, where you do retrievals and help those who are kind of stuck cross over. There's more to it than that, but look it up. Lifelines, Monroe Institute. Peak Week, I've done Heartlines and some more, and I'm working my way to the PhD of the Monroe Institute, and potentially, possibly, if I can get myself a little healthier, not if, when I get myself healthier, because everything's divine timing. Rainey, it's not your timing. Son of a bitch, it's not our timing. And this is a beautiful lesson to you all listening right here, right now. Hi, Richard. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions, guys, post them in the chat. I swear, we're 5 minutes off from me doing some readings. And again, never trust a clairvoyant psychic medium. Take what resonates and throw the rest of the shit away. Absolutely. It has to be with what resonates. But after that class, where else have I been? Oh, I went to the actual Monroe Institute, the Mecca. Hug the two crystals, these beautiful, ginormous. They have two of them. It was much bigger, but it broke apart. And they have two campuses right there in the mountains, Faber, Virginia. Beautiful, magical, magical moments. Saw some orbs there too. Videotaped a couple of them with my camera and stuff. But that was remote viewing. Stand by. Stand by. With the OG, look up Sean Ryan, Joe McMoneagle. The original spy #1, Joe McMoneagle, took the class there at the Monroe Institute. Interesting. Didn't know I was sitting with a really wonderful soul who's a billionaire. Um, Wrote me just a nice little message. Magical people, magical. Learned some new techniques, kind of filling my metaphysical tool chest with all these wonderful stuff. And then I am going to be in Wilmington on that same beach, and I'm not going to tell you which beach because I don't know why. I'm just being told, no, keep it kind of to yourself because some things I am very open in sharing, but some things I have to keep sacred into myself. But my transdimensional mapping group, not all of them, but quite a few, because we meet every Sunday via Zoom and we do these maps and we share and we learn and we grow. And so Ubiquity University is having the World Forum with all kinds of these higher consciousness disclosure people. And we are going to be watching it live on in this beautiful house on the beach, all of us, and then we're going to do sky watching at night. And I'm going to be doing readings, tarot cards, meditations, and a lot of the other people are going to bring some cool stuff, and we're just going to fellowship and continue this momentum to disclosure. So that's about it. Thank you, Ishika. I'm so sorry. I'm so horrible about names. So let me connect with some. Oh, okay. So immediately, Wendy, I know you didn't ask a question. Wendy, if you're still there, please put yes in the chat. And Lonnie, if you're still there, please put yes in the chat. I have some information coming through to you. And Christina, oh, sounds like you have an amazing outlook on it, though. Yes, you know what? That's what this spiritual world teaches you is that everything is for a purpose and a reason, and I may not know it now, and I'm not going to push it or shove it. I'm going to embrace it and show grace and love for myself. So that's kind of what I've learned. And hi, April. If I start putting out content, okay, so April, give me a sec. I will hit you up with that. Um, Christina, still kind of connecting. Lonnie and Wendy, I'm not sure if you're still there. Okay, so money. Okay, so April, I immediately, as I'm reading your um, message, I had said earlier, and if you look on my social media, Instagram at the top, I have pinned a book that will help you because I feel like your relationship with money is really kind of unbalanced. Um, okay, when you want this something so badly, sometimes it happens with the opposite. Oh, Wendy, hang in there, baby girl. I got something for you. Hang in there. Um, when you actually want it so badly, you're actually repelling it. Does that make sense, love? If it does, please drop yes in the chat. And never trust a clairvoyant psychic medium. Only take what resonates and throw the rest away. I just want to make sure that people, our word when we say things is from a higher consciousness space, from a higher realm, and with love and grace, we're not always right. It's the truth. Or you're not ready to, well, no, spirit always tells me what you're ready to hear. But you have an unhealthy relationship with money. And if you go on my Instagram page and look up how I did this, it's true, it works. It is called Pam Grout, Grout is the author, E squared. I was able to manifest. The Dude Abides is the experiment. It shows how you retrain your mind so that you can receive things. And within 24 hours, $1,600 out of nowhere. Like Lisa Williams, the famous, beautiful Lisa Williams, which I know and love dearly. For some reason, I got a large refund from her. I'm like, where did this come from? When did I invest in this? Thank you. And some other things. I could not believe it. I could not believe it. So please, April, look that up. Go check it out. The Monroe Institute has taught me like with the MC squared class. Yeah, they're a little expensive. They have virtual retreats too, or just even the spoon bending one I would suggest to you. It teaches you how to manifest in the proper ways and what you need right here, right now. If you just put out content with the sole intention of making money, if you're not selling something specifically, you might hit a little curveball or might not be seen. It's because you're repelling it. You're repelling it away because you want it so badly. So change your energy. Change your energy right here, right now. Ask. Because before I came out of the psychic medium closet in 20, I think I officially did it in 2017, 2018. I've always done this quietly under the table, but you have to make money, correct? So I had a six-figure income job with Caesar's corporate design and construction that I loved. I excelled at it. I even won. I'm going to pat myself on the back. I won Caesar's Employee of the Year, the largest gaming company in the world. And mine was giving and philanthropy. And by listening to my own voice, being my own authentic self, I was able to take furniture out of the hotels that I was managing. And what they did is all their East Side hotels, we gave them a huge facelift. Everything came out of those rooms. They were stripped, and we started from scratch. And it was just so much fun. I loved it. And I was able to think out of the box and not only bring a lot of that furniture down to Hurricane Harvey victims, but I was able to furnish a veterans village here locally. And we gave a huge furniture giveaway, and a lot of people showed up that really needed it. Some were a little bit, you always have the good with the bad. But the reason I'm telling you this is if you believe in something so strongly and you have a clear vision, it's for the higher good, don't give up. I didn't have a relationship with becoming Caesar's Employee of the Year. No, I did it for the overall good. That was a bonus. That was like being acknowledged. But there were so many other people behind me. It wasn't just me. And that's why I was so successful. And that's how you can become successful, April, is dial into what is your ultimate goal and why are you doing this? Do you really believe in what you're doing? You have to believe. You have to come out there authentically. And you have to be able to, Spirit will show you to be humble. You will stumble and fall along the way, but don't get mad at yourself. Don't have that energy. What Spirit is trying to tell you is that there's a lesson here. And maybe there's a better way to do something. So you just sit back and you look at the lesson. I thought I had a turtle up here, but I guess I don't. So I use the analogy of a turtle, and this is kind of what the universe did to me when they made me so severely ill. I mean, there were times I just wanted to give up and say, I'm not doing this anymore, but there's a reason why, and I'm so grateful I hung in there. And it wasn't like killing myself. No, it wasn't that. It was just like, I'm done with everything. I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm just not going to do anything anymore, and I'm just going to exist. And that's not living, right? So, April, my friend, any other questions? My prayer to you is that this helped open you up to receiving, receiving, receiving instead of repelling, repelling, repelling. Have and change the energy and have a different relationship with how you think about money because it's not always just money. It can be blessings. It can be beautiful followers like you. And some of you have hung in there for many, many years with me. Something must resonate, and I'm so grateful for you. And you're not just one person, it takes a village. And that's another thing. I think I have a lot more empathy towards we are all connected. For a long time, I felt we were all connected, but didn't really feel it like I do now. And what I do and what I put out there ripples through the universe and cause an effect. I am really basically hurting myself in the end. And through these meditations and these wonderful consciousness explorations, holy heck, my life is so much more fulfilled. And April, that's my prayer for you. And I will keep you in my prayers for the next little while. God bless you. And I say God bless you because God is what we all understand. I'm not a religious fanatic. I am a spiritual person who believes in the Holy Spirit, not in the way most people do, but it works for me. And I hope whatever you can, I want you to reconnect April with that higher power. Hi, JTW. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful you're here. If you have a question, drop it in the chat. So, this is for you, April. This is my quartz heart, rose quartz, and I'm going to put it close to my heart, and you will be in my prayers for the next little bit. And I'm asking everyone else, please keep April in your prayers that she finds the answers she seeks. So God bless. Okay. Wendy. My teeth are killing me. Do you have something going on with your teeth or your jaw? Can you please let me know? Either drop a yes or a no in the chat. I don't know what's going on, girl. I don't know if it's caused by stress, and this is where you hold your stress. But oh my goodness, my teeth, my jaw, my mouth. I want you, my darling. Do I have a blue crystal close by? Blue crystal, blue crystal. I have so many crystals, but I don't want to get up and get it because right now it's just not jumping. Oh, okay. Well, you're too big, so I'm gonna leave you over there. Does Spirit have anything to tell me today? Hang by, JTW. I'll be right with you. Oh, Wendy, I want you to really, really work on your throat chakra. But here's the key. Your heart chakra and your throat chakra are not connected. And so what I want you to do is imagine just this beautiful, for me, I use like a beautiful sky blue, and my heart chakra, sometimes, most of the time is green, but sometimes it's that beautiful rose-colored quartz. But I want you to run a figure eight, the infinity symbol between the two, and I want them to be joined because for some reason, Wendy, please let me know if I'm going down a rabbit hole or if this is good. Yes or no. Is this resonating with you? It feels like I'm protecting my truth. Does that make sense to you? It feels as though I am just, maybe that's why I'm feeling so much just discomfort. It truly is a discomfort. It's an agitation, it's an irritation, like my teeth kind of bother me, like I'm always having to floss or something's getting stuck between a tooth and maybe my breath is a little bit more abnormal. I don't know. Oh, you hate your teeth. Learn to love them, girlfriend, because there were some things I hated too, and that's where it's attacking me the most. And so it's helping me to learn to love my body and learn to love what I have and smile even wider. I don't want you to hate your teeth. I want you to have a like April and her relationship with money. I want you to have a relationship with that. Because, my darling, I don't feel that you're speaking your truth. I think you're afraid to. And when we're afraid, fear keeps us in a capsule. And it's really ridiculous because when we step outside of that capsule and look from a higher perspective and a different perspective, things aren't really what we perceive them to be in our human left brain. So I want you to activate your right brain, your spiritual side. Go outside every morning. Maybe have a cup of coffee or this is sparkling water. I call it booble, but it's probably called bubble. After mom, it's been crazy. I know, my love. I know. I I know what death and losing those around you feels. As you know, I lost my oldest daughter in 2023, February, and then 6 months later, lost my mom in August. And you know, it's not easy, but it's easy. If you see, for me, I know there's more than what we can see. Spirit and orbs and other beings of light show up, physically are showing up more and more. Some of these things you're seeing, like the New Jersey drones, things that make you go, there's a lot going on and more coming. I truly know disclosure is coming, a higher new knowledge. It's not Armageddon necessarily, or could it be? In Christopher Bledsoe's book in 2022, when I first read it, he talks about the new knowledge coming through and certain things like prophecies. He just hates being I don't even know the word right now for some reason. Prophesizer, prophet. He doesn't want to be that, but he does state in his book that the new knowledge is going to start ushering in when we see a conflict, a great conflict between Israel and Iran. things that make you go, So there is something brewing, something magnificent. Don't hide in fear. Don't hide in your old human self. Open up that spiritual side, Wendy. Reconnect with that because I know you have it. That's how we met, girlfriend. That's how we met so long ago. Reconnect with those rituals. Reconnect with that higher self. You know, our higher self is our soul. It's only about 2 feet above your head. Really is. It's right there. And it's always trying to send us information. It's always trying to connect with us. But we're so shut off because we're in our human existence. That solar plexus, your solar plexus to me seems very muddy. So work on that too, my darling. Our solar plexus, which is right below our belly button, like that horrible feeling you get when food just doesn't sit right. It's our human experience. It's our sexuality, our sensuality, our empathic side, our anger side. When all of that is not in balance, it affects our human existence. And when your solar plexus is plugged up, I call it plugged up because yours is pretty muddy. I say that with love and grace. It's orange, so maybe eat some citrus or on your altar if you have one, which I know you do. You need to recreate your altar. Put some citrus scent or in a diffuser. Let the sun shine on it and just start opening it up and clearing it out and imagining it this beautiful, rotating, beautiful orange color, completely clear, so that you are really balanced in this human experience. I want you to start, please, my darling. Don't worry about speaking your truth. Always come from a place of love, and however it's received is up to them. Tag you're it. And if they run away, walk away, kind of go behind the shadows, who cares? I have to tell you, I've had to remove certain family members and friends from my life because truly they are not for my highest and greatest good. I can count my true friends on one hand, and that's okay. It's truly okay because can I tell you, I don't feel that constant stress. I don't, once in a while, I still have stress in my life because we're supposed to. We're human. But I try not to let it take me away. And those that don't belong in my life, honestly, I miss them at times, but my life is clearer, more peaceful, more balanced. My friend, I love you dearly. Your mom is okay. Um, your mom is all around you. It's really kind of funny. I don't know why I feel like you know how it smells when you go out onto the desert and the dust kind of kicks up? I smell a little bit of that and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if she's hiking or what she's doing, but I think she really loved being outside. So the way that you can connect with her, my darling, is by getting more outside. I don't know what it is with her and trees and looking up into the trees, birds. I don't know why I hear caca, caca. Don't even know. Blackbird? I don't know. Crow? Maybe a crow. Look up the spiritual meaning of a crow. I know what it means, but for me, I want you to find it for you. I don't want to ever tell anybody how to feel, see, and do. Take what resonates, throw the rest away. My darling, she's there. I don't know why I'm seeing, maybe it's just because I had my spoons that I bent, but I'm seeing like spoons and somebody creating like this little town and in the dirt and running water like little lakes and stuff. I don't even know, but mom is okay, my darling. Mom is fine. I don't know why pumpkins are coming to mind. Maybe is it this time of year that she really loved? I don't even know. Pumpkins, did she make something? Because I'm smelling like the most incredible pumpkin bread. Maybe it's because I'm not a baker, but since I've been sick, I've been trying to bake cakes and stuff. I just made a pumpkin bundt cake, maple icing, yummy. It turned out great because I set that intention. I don't know, my darling. Does any of this make sense to you? Please let me know. Drop yes or no in the chat. My prayer for you, darling, is that this is a lot. I have a lot more, but Spirit says go slowly with her because, my darling, I feel you're just very sensitive, and there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. It's your superpower. I also am being asked very strongly, and I don't know who this man is, but this is This is a grandfather figure that is saying, you are not responsible for everyone. Like, I feel like I've just been hit on the top of the head by him. And I'm trying to get a name, but I'm confused. I feel like there's two first names. It's weird. Or two last names. It's weird. I don't know. But that's his message to you, and I'm going to leave you with that because I'm kind of running long here. Who else? Let me see. April, we talked to you, my darling. Oh my goodness. I'm going to Egypt, I hope, with Chris Bledsoe and Ubiquity University, April of 2023. We might, or 2026. We might even see the lady, the Star of Regulus. Who knows? I hope so. Let me see. Someone else. Kristen. Okay, my love. Mm. Christina Howard, Christina. Mm. Stagnant, very stagnant right now. Wanting to do so much more, but limitations. And I must say this with love and grace that some of these limitations, my darling, are self-imposed. It's almost like I that card in the tarot where she's blindfolded and her hands are not even really tied. I mean, she could literally go like this and the ropes fall away, and she could literally, the blindfold is just kind of hanging there, take that blindfold off. My darling, reset. Reset. Why is that stupid hand coming up? Oh, Zoom. I love you, Zoom. We have a love-hate relationship. I feel as though I need a vacation or new scenery or maybe even a move. I really feel maybe even if it's just going through one room at a time and purging those things and giving them away to people that will actually use it. Um, Yeah, my darling, I think you even if you cleaned it out and redecorated it, it's a refresh. Hi, Tinita. Oh, it's so good to see you too, my darling. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'm hanging in there, by the way. I am. Thank you so much. I feel my darling Christina, you just need a reset, a refresh. Yes, give me a minute, my love. Tanita, I'm so bad at names. I apologize. I know I'm not saying that right, but love and grace. I want you to zoom out. Here's what I want you to do, Christina. Close your eyes. And everybody can do this with me. Because sometimes when I need a new perspective, I had this really great spiritual entrepreneur mentor. His name is Muni from the Muniverse. He's fantastic. If you want, April, if you want to get like a spiritual business going, he has free information on his website. He's amazing. And he kind of helped me get out of my shell. Story, teach, tool, call to order, those kinds of things that you might need to help boost that business. Muni from the Muniverse. So close your eyes. And I want you to imagine you're sitting on the moon looking at this teeny tiny earth, this magical, beautiful earth with water and green and some clouds. And if you have a hard time visualizing it, go on the ISIS, not the terrorists, the International Space Station's website, and they have a lot of beautiful videos and moving pictures, and you can just kind of visualize that. Go up to the moon, grab like a cocktail or a warm tea, and make sure that you bring like your beach chair and maybe a book or something. Maybe just kind of go up there with some flowers. Just bring a crystal or whatever. Go up there and sit in your little beach chair and look at the earth, how small really it all is. Yes, get a new perspective and ask Spirit with your eyes closed. Where would you have me go? Whatever pops into your knowing, your vision, if you hear a song or if you have a feeling, write it down. Just write it down. Don't think it's crazy. Don't edit it full and raw. Just write it down. Where would you have me go? And then open your eyes. Just look at the earth and just think how magnificent and how special and how wonderful being human really is in this particular incarnation, how short we have in this rainy body. And so many things I want to get accomplished that I don't want to waste my time on things that don't fill my soul. And once you've kind of thought about that and written some things down, close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And sometimes I hold it and I keep holding that breath until I can't hold it anymore. Just blow it out. It's almost like you're discharging all of that static energy built up. And ask Spirit, what would you have me do? Write it down. Don't even look at it. Step away from it and create this journal that's only for this purpose. And then the next day, maybe look at it and ask, hey, what does this mean? If you're not sure what it means, ask questions. Do a little quick meditation. You know, the Monroe Institute has some wonderful meditations, informational videos on YouTube. There's so many great things out there in this universe that you can. Melanie Beckler, my angel lady, some magnificent, wonderful, angelic, peaceful meditations. Maybe meditate before you do that exercise. Also, Steve Noble. Oh my, his meditations are long and impactful. I love him. If you really want to take a journey, go there. Not all of his stuff resonates, but quite a bit of it does. And again, never trust the information I'm giving you only if it resonates. And I'm going to leave you with that because that's a lot. All right, that makes sense, both things. Oh, I'm so grateful that they were able, they meaning spirit, my guides, and whatever this is out here. I hate to name things because who knows what it is, but I'm really grateful that we were able to help you today. All right, let's see, my beautiful. I would appreciate a message from Spirit, please. They're so funny sometimes. They're like, what's up with my hair? Maybe I need a new hairdo. Maybe get my hair did. Maybe put some makeup on. Maybe change the clothes that I'm wearing. It just feels like I need a new look. Similar, but not to April. It's almost not a refresh, but maybe I just need to start taking better care of myself. Maybe I need a spa day. But here's one thing my beautiful grandmother taught me. Oh, go away. This is her, the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. That is my magnificent grandmother, who she truly was the great and powerful Wizard of Oz. She used to tell me all the time since I was a little girl, you know, when you take care of yourself, especially women, mothers, everybody else comes first. And if you're lucky at the end of the day, you may have some energy left. And rarely, right? I know as a mother of many children and other people's children and worked a wonderful job, worked long days, had a wonderful husband. I mean, things to take care of, life. But you know what? I was taught that if I, people, not I, but a lot of people are taught, and a lot of my clients are taught, oh my God, I can't do that. Can't means you won't. Let that sink in. My powerful grandmother, when I would say something and I would say, but I can't, she, rainy and day, you're telling the person you love the most you won't. Snap out of it. You can do anything you want. And if you're okay and you put yourself first, you're really setting yourself up as a very strong foundation. Because we've all been told that's selfish. My grandmother would say, no, it's self-care. If you're okay and that strong foundation is there, everything like the domino effect around you will reverberate out. So I think that's what needs to happen. And keep going with the haircut. That's so funny that you just did it. Oh, I'm glad that makes sense, Christina. I love that. Thank you for that. Um, I'm really grateful that you just cut your hair because you need to go a little further. You know, have a girlfriend, no matter what. I call her the bitch. She's not, but because she has game, she's so adorable. She never goes out. She's got her eyebrows tattooed, which is fantastic because my eyebrows are non-existent. And the only other thing she does is she makes sure she puts on a red lipstick. And my goodness, even if she has a hat on, bitch, you look fabulous. I mean, she's just wonderful. No matter what, she tries to do something to make herself feel good. So when she goes out into the world, she's fearless. She is not in that mode of being in fear. Oh my God, my hair doesn't look good. My clothes don't fit. I'm too fat. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I just want to vomit. Because I've done that too. I'm human. But that's why we're here is to learn, right? It's not a judgment. Please don't feel judged. No, it's lessons. It's life lessons. And if anything, whew, that has taught me that we all agreed to this, and this is a lesson that we told spirit we wanted. When we come down here, I'm like, did I really write that into my life? Let me show you something. I'm going to share my screen real quick. I want to show you how I felt a couple of days ago. It was painful and horrific. Um, yes, people. That was me. Just let's see. What's the date on this? Thursday. Painful, painful, painful starting. It's not just the skin, internal things happen too. And instead of getting all I call it fernigated, just pissed off and mad and bleh, and I'm gonna go lie down and no, 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 no. I just kept going and I just said, okay, spirit, can you please just tone it down just a little? I got this, I understand. And I started looking at, so what was I doing right before? Is there something I can improve upon? This is a life lesson, people. This is a lesson for me. This is a very deep lesson, and I'm so grateful because if I did not have this magnificent. And I know some people are like, ah, I don't know how I could. Everybody can do it, people. This is a lesson. It brought me to the magnificent Bob Monroe at the Monroe Institute. It brought me to the magnificent Birdie Jaworsk. It brought me to Jim Garrison of Ubiquity University, who is such a pioneer in ET studies and disclosure and higher consciousness and um, shout out to and shout out to the most life-changing thing in my whole 64 years, UFO God. It brought me back to my spirituality in ways there are no words. There are no words. So, my friends, not sure if my comments are visible. Do you see me getting into this college called ISB in 2026? There's going to be a hiccup. So don't freak out because it's a minor hiccup. But again, step away from what you're feeling out and come back to it. You know, I used to be in my early days of starting out, I was an auditor, an accounting auditor for a casino in Reno. And I would audit daily receipts and stuff like that. And sometimes I couldn't figure out where am I off? Where am I off? Why am I not seeing this? And I literally would have to step away, do something different, and come back. And if I didn't see it again, I would do the same thing, come back in a day. And if I didn't see anything then I would bring others. Hey, what am I not seeing here? Sometimes it takes a village, beautiful. But I think that there's something that might be missing or something that is worded that you intended that isn't being received the way that you intended in writing. It's a couple of things. Something missing is what they're showing me, like a box not checked or a missing transcript or something on the transcript is missing and or there's a couple of things that might be the hiccup. It doesn't mean you're not going to get in, but unfortunately it might mean that you may have to reapply and it may be longer. It's all this like domino effect. But if you're not okay, it's that 2026 will not be okay. So work on yourself first. Get that going too at the same time, maybe reviewing what was submitted. Does that make sense? I don't know, honey. Please put yes or no. Um, and Wendy, it's so funny because I've had this little, I call it my motivational thing that spirit gives me these little incredible quotes. And I've had it hanging up here for years and it just came down on me. No, 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 Ashika. Change that energy. No sad face. Say, oh, happy face. I can fix this. I have time. It's going to be okay. No, 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 girlfriend. Snap out of it. I'm going to give you this. If you ever watched Cher in Moonstruck, that snap out of it. She hits Nicolas Cage so hard his head like bounces back. Snap out of it, girlfriend. Stop it right now. And I say that with love and grace. No, happy face, smiley, happy. It hasn't happened yet. And you still have the ability to change this trajectory. And it's that perpetual fork in the road. Do I go left or do I go right? Right is much easier. Left is much heavier. So stop. You got this, girlfriend. You got this. You got this. You got this. But Wendy, this is for you because it just popped off of my counter right here and it's been there for years. And I'm going to leave you all with this. And thank you all for being here. Honestly, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to try to jump on midweek again with some more information and maybe some predictions. Um, Yeah, Eastwood, it's funny because last year I thought he was going to pass and he did not. Um, Something changed that trajectory because we have free will, people. We have free will. But for some reason, after I saw Diane Keaton pass away, I'm like, oh, I really loved her. Authentic self. She never got plastic surgery or anything. She just put, because they're chicken eggs, she would always say, I loved her style. She would always put, that's that lady always going out. Put a scarf around her neck so it wouldn't be as obvious. For me, rip that scarf off. Who gives a flip? I'm so grateful to still be alive. Knock on fake wood. I digress. Oh, good. I'm glad. Hi, April. I'm glad you love predictions. April, real quick. Change your trajectory. You're going in the wrong direction. And that's all they're showing me. There's no additional information. They said, let that simmer for a while, pray on it, meditate on it, take a walk on it, and you will know. It is not for me to say out loud here. It will be more impactful if you recognize it. So, Wendy, here we go again. Squirrel, butterfly. I know I have so much information coming from all directions. It's so hard to keep focused. But here you go. I'm going to leave you with this, dear ones. Beautiful soul family again. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to learn more about me, you can find more information. I got to update my website, www.raineyday.com. That's RAINEYDAY.com. If you'd like to schedule a reading with me, you can email me at hello@raineyday.com. And please sign up for my newsletter because my Angels and Demons guy, Steve Morris, and I are going to be doing readings, and I cannot wait. We might do a quick live, but we don't want to go too deep because we want to save the best for you personally. And we might be doing an in-person, that'll be via Zoom. We might be doing an in-person sessions here in Las Vegas. So if you live here, please, please, please sign up for my newsletter on rainyday.com so you can see when that comes. And I'm going to be offering some specials here shortly as well. Oh, let me get back to this, Wendy. And I leave you all with this, with love and grace. We lose sight of our truth because we allow that voice inside of our human existence. We need to go up to the soul to rule out those thoughts. So, April, that will help you. Left brain, right brain, higher self. Ask your soul for guidance. Connect. That soul has been with you throughout every single lifetime. It is so much smarter than our human existence. Trust in its guidance. That's sometimes the hardest thing. And remove fear. Because honestly, when I took that leap of faith, left my six-figure job, you know what I asked Spirit? Please let all my needs be met. April, that message could be for you. Please just let all my needs be met. And they have. And it's magical. And may the magic rub off on you. God bless you all. I cannot wait to connect with you again. Thank you for showing up with me. I'm so grateful I showed up today. God bless. Take care. And maybe next time I'll have my hair did. A little lipstick like my friend. Mwah, I love you all. Thank you so much.